Greetings everyone, it's Brooklyn Goddess K, and today we are doing a Goddess Pick-a-Paw reading in Isis full moon message. Okay, for those who do not know who Isis is, I will leave a description in the description box below so that you can get further acclimated with the lovely goddess Isis, or better known as Auset. This pick-a-paw was crafted to give you a little guidance into what the full moon will be pushing you towards next, and what it should be revealing to you. Right here we have 3 paws. You're going to take a couple deep breaths and you're going to pick the paw that resonates with you the most for this pick-a-paw, so that the readings are, so that the video itself isn't very long. I will break each reading for each paw into its own individual video. So this video will, one, give you the opportunity to look and pick your paw, and the remaining videos will then be split up into your paw, so that's how they'll be labeled. This is more particularly for my Twitter and Instagram family, where I have started the pick-a-paw reading, and I would like to welcome my YouTube family and my new viewers into the Brooklyn Goddess K, goddess family. Okay, so the stones that we have, and then I'm going to give you a moment to look at them without me blabbering, is Carnelian in paw 1, gold obsidian in paw 2, and amethyst in paw 3. So you're going to take 3 deep breaths. You're going to pull to the paw that resonates most with you, that is calling your energy, and then we'll get into the reading. You can pick more than one paw. I always suggest, if you feel it inclined towards 2 paws, go for the paw that your gut usually tells you first. Okay. Okay, perfect. Now that you've selected your paw, we're going to get into the reading. Each paw comes with 2 oracle cards and a set of tarot cards. I will read the reading for the tarot cards and the oracle cards, and then each tarot, each oracle card comes with a little excerpt from the book that the decks I'm reading with, which I will introduce, and I want to read the incantations from those and a little bit of the excerpts from each page. For each oracle card. I am using the Isis Oracle deck by Fairchild. This is the book that comes with it. And I am using the Tarot Nefertari deck by Scarabeo. It's a favorite deck of mine, and you'll see the beautiful gold detailing. And these are the decks that I'm using for today. So with further ado, let's get into reading, and let's read for paw 1. So paw 1, your stone is Carnelian. This is a stone for activating your root chakra. If you're having trouble with a sense of security, with a sense of trust, with a sense of stability, consistency in your life, if you're finding it very hard to get a diligent schedule, if you're finding it very hard for you to keep money, you definitely want to work on your root chakra. If money is coming to you very slowly, if it seems to be fleeting, root chakra. Your root chakra is your sense of security, it's your stableness, it's your connection to the earth. And Carnelian is a perfect stone for activating that chakra. In the description, I will leave more information on this stone, and for those who are interested, and I'll leave links to Etsy shops that and other online shops that I prefer to purchase crystals from, so you can get you some Carnelian, because I feel like this paw will really need to keep it on your body. And this stone is perfect for fire signs, so possibly some of you who've picked this paw are fire signs or have fire sign placements. So let's start. Our first oracle card is Stay True and be in your power, Osiris and Isis, Lord and Lady of divine authority. And then we have divine destiny, the path of the divine warrior. I will say that while I was shuffling for you, pile 1, your number was 5. I usually get numbers while I'm shuffling, and that determines how many times I shuffle 4. So it's all about making gradual changes for the bigger picture, okay? Your tarot cards are 7 of Swords, so truths, revelations. Knight of Pentacles, so slow and steady wins the race. What steps are you going to be taking towards your abundance? 10 of Pentacles, complete financial fulfillment, material fulfillment. So material isn't always money. Sometimes our fulfillment comes from knowledge. Our fulfillment comes from love. But usually when we see Pentacles, it's in regards to money. And then we have our final card, the 6 of Swords. So this is my second time recording. And I will say that the first time I recorded for you guys, I got a lot of, and even now you hear a lot of sirens probably, but I got a lot of phone calls while I was recording the first time for you guys. So you're definitely getting a wake-up call this full moon. You're definitely getting alerted to something. Life is asking you to open up and be receptive to what it's trying to tell you, to what the universe is trying to reassure for you. I had stated the first time when I did this reading that you're going to be getting a lot of truths that are going to be asking you to reevaluate your judgment. Right? And how, when you receive these truths, are you going to take the next steps to do what's right? Because when you know better, you do better. I also stated in the last reading, and what I'm getting from the cards is a lot of you are realizing that financial independence is something that you need to work for. Something that you wish to achieve. And when you may get hit with things that deter you from that path, you close off. You don't feel like it's obtainable. You don't feel like it's achievable. And this reading is urging you to maybe choose a different method to how you are going about maintaining your abundance, because your abundance is guaranteed. You're going to be given something. You're going to be giving a tool, a piece of knowledge, a piece of information that's going to let you know that this is how I want to obtain what I desire, and the way I've been going about it, I may need to change it this way. Because 6 of Swords, to jump from 7 to 6 means a change in direction. I always take it as when the numbers jump in a reading as a change in direction. Okay? You need to change your methods. What methods align with you? Okay? Because your story's going to play out anyway. You got divine destiny, and stay true in being your power, which means that, like I said, this Carnelian, that confidence, that security you need to have in yourself further needs to be emphasized. And even the cards, they're glowing red. They're glowing in gold. They're glowing in red. It almost looks like she has Carnelian in the staff. So you need to make sure that you are secure in yourself. You need to reaffirm yourself when your fears start to come up. When they reveal themselves, what are these fears stemming from? What are they rooted in? What causes doubt to linger in your mind? What causes doubt to determine for you? The full moon is going to bring up them doubts, and you're going to feel enraged in a sense. Because sometimes anger is what creates change for us. We often say that peace can create change, but sometimes you have to get angry about something to really say no more. What is going to make you say no more? What truths are going to make you say no more? I need to move on to something better. It might be changing home, changing scenery, changing your friend group. But you need to make sure that the things around you align with your purpose, because your destiny is already written. what you want to do, those passions that you've been feeling, those passions that you've been questioning whether or not you should pursue them, let this be a confirmation that you should, because the path that you're going, you're not even enjoying it. There's certain things that you're doing, certain things that you're putting up with at this time, and you're not enjoying them. So you need to be more honest with yourself about what will make you feel fulfilled. What will make you feel nurtured? What will make you feel taken care of, secure? How are you going to open yourself up to receive your abundance? Okay, so now I'm going to get into the oracles. I'm going to read the little excerpts from them, and you know, I'm enjoying this. I feel like this reading is very cut, plain and simple, and I love that when the readings are cut, plain and simple. And I even love it even more when they align with the oracle cards. I feel like the oracle cards, the statements themselves, are just very powerful in response to the tarot cards you have received. So we're going to start with stay true in being your power. I think I'm going to read the first page for that card, and then I'll read, each card comes with an incantation, and I think I'll read that. Okay. Stay true in being your power. Osiris and Isis, Lord and Lady of divine authority. You are a sovereign divine being with spiritual authority and freedom within you. You do not need permission from anyone to be who you are and live your life as you so choose. This is your divine birthright. Guard it as the precious treasure that it is, and remember that you are a divine being. Okay? And I think I'll leave it at that. These pages are very long, but this is just further confirming, like I said. What truths? How are you going to show up for yourself to create your own abilities, your own abundance? You will be tested. How will you pass these tests? I'm going to leave. This is, I cannot remember his name and I feel so sorry. But this is an Egyptian god that comes as reckoning for truth. If I'm right, this is Horus. And Horus is the god of truth. Right? So when it comes for Judgment Day, when it comes time to be honest, when it comes time to stick true to who you are, what are you going to be? Who are you going to say? How are you going to listen to your voice of reason? Okay, and now I'm going to read the incantation that follows this. And so that you can repeat it when you need to feel empowered. I really suggest those who are looking for an empowerment oracle deck or something to connect to, really purchase this one. I have loved it. Crook and fail, fail and crook. I now declare with intention clear. I am a sovereign being of love, divine. I call back my power full and complete. I break all vows of giving away my authority. I release the lie that my authority may be taken from me. I surrender only to the light of my own divine essence. Crook and fail, fail and crook. I now declare with intention clear. I am a sovereign being of love divine. Okay, that I like. For those who are research buffs like me, crook and fail are the instruments that Osiris holds, and he uses them to exert his authority. So I definitely say for you, invest in something that makes you feel powerful. Whether if it's a shirt, a pair of shoes, nails, a piece of jewelry. Adorn yourself with something that makes you feel powerful. Okay, and divine destiny. I'm going to read the little excerpt that comes with it, and then I'll read the incantation. Divine destiny, spiritual work of the higher initiate. The divine warrior guides you to your divine destiny. The divine warrior energy exists within men and women as the inner propulsion to continue with a worthy path even during times of difficulty. When faced with a challenge, a true warrior will summon more of him or himself to the cause. It might be more wisdom, focus, intelligence, and surrender into the divine. The warrior within has great inner resourcefulness and determination. This part of you will lead you to spiritual success. I'm going to keep slapping this card because I just feel like it's about those truths, those hard truths. And that's what makes us realize that we have the guts to do this, where we're lacking in the guts to do this, and where we need to clean our mess up. Okay? I'm going to read the incantation. And I'm just going to read the incantation. Warrior strong, within my heart you beat. My highest destiny I shall meet. Your power, focus, and determination ends fear, doubt, and procrastination. Warrior strong, within my heart you beat. Together my highest destiny we greet. Okay. So this is part 1's reading. Some very, very good stuff. This full moon is really all about you coming to the realization of your power and further stepping into it and realizing where in your power you are lacking. What are you lacking that could take you right to the next step, that can push you to that abundance, that fulfillment that you desire? You really need to cut out anything that does not belong, no matter how painful it's going to be. Clear yourself. Clear yourself of the fears that weigh you down. You're going to have a long conversation in the mirror with yourself. I feel like that'll be very helpful for you, part 1. Sit in front of the mirror. Say the things that you got to sit yourself down and be like, hey, we got to stop waking up at that time because we can get more done if we wake up earlier. Hey, we have to stop putting off projects because we feel like we'll fail if we start them and we don't like them. Hey, we got to stop not putting out our work because we don't think other people will receive it the way we intend. You got to cut that all out. Okay? So I want to thank everyone. I want to thank everyone who chose part 1. I want to thank everyone who tuned into the reading. And I am very grateful for you trusting me and coming on this journey with me. Thank you. Okay.